Imagine a world where the beliefs of billions are the definition of absolute truth. Interesting? You bet. Think about it: if sheer numbers defined reality, the Earth would have been a flat disk floating through space just a few centuries ago. That's where the appeal to the masses, the argumentum ad populum, trips up. Just because a staggering 1.6 billion people subscribe to an idea doesn't necessarily crown it as fact. Logical fallacies like these have a way of sneaking into arguments, tilting the scales without merit, and it's crucial we dissect them. Let's dive in and uncover these traps, one by one. Now, picture someone close persuading you to adopt their grandmother's eccentric diet of carrots, solely because she lived past a century. It's heartwarming but hardly scientific, right? Anecdotal evidence might inspire tales around the dinner table, but when it comes to your health, it's those large-scale studies and empirical data that should guide your fork. After all, we all know that one mythical smoker who's supposedly cancer-free at 109, it doesn't mean lighting up is suddenly the secret to longevity. Ever hear of someone crediting their clear skin to a new soap? That's correlation for you. However, as tempting as it is to draw lines between 2 points, we know life's a bit more complex. Your well-intentioned buddy may not grasp that his acne could be bidding farewell thanks to a myriad of factors: a sunny disposition thanks to summer, a dietary shift, or just less stress from that shiny new job. Let's not forget that one swallow does not a summer make, and a single experience doesn't set the rule. Then there's wishful thinking, the comforting blanket we sometimes wrap our uncertainties in. Take the entertaining idea of an eternity spent under the gentle caress of a spaghetti monster's tentacles. As soothing as it sounds to some, the truth is often less fantastical. The allure of certainty is strong, but reality demands a bit more from us than just cozy thoughts and soothing stories. Speaking of passing the evidentiary hot potato, some folks love to shift the burden of proof onto the skeptic. Consider a thunderbolt from the blue, the existence of Zeus, the ultimate deity, as claimed by a fervent believer. When the demand is made to disprove such divine assertions, remember the fabled cosmic teapot orbiting the sun. It's a reminder that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, not a game of intellectual tag where the claimant avoids their homework. As intriguing as these logical blind alleys might be, they're common pitfalls in our journey to understanding. Let's keep our eyes wide open and our reasoning sharp. And as we peel back the layers of these widespread misconceptions and fallacies, remember that things are rarely as simple as they seem. Interrogate the stories, interrogate the evidence, and, perhaps most importantly, occasionally interrogate the company you keep. Feeling smarter? It's because we're on a quest for wisdom here. Life, wealth, and success don't come from following the crowd or believing in myths. They come from making informed decisions based on solid evidence. Whether we're talking about personal finance, investments, or legal matters, logic is our ally. As you ponder over these examples, how many have you encountered in your life? And how many have you unknowingly used yourself? Think about the power of logical thinking in your personal or professional life, in digital marketing, where following flawed fads could be costly, or in trading and investments, where herd mentality could be your downfall. Even in matters like insurance and mortgages, critical decisions should be grounded in facts, not fallacies. In the spirit of sharing knowledge, if you find this run-through of logical pitfalls valuable, remember to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more wisdom that'll sharpen your mind and steer you clear of common fallacies. By doing so, you're not just gaining knowledge, you're arming yourself with the tools to make more intelligent choices. As we navigate the minefield of everyday assertions, the real question becomes, what will we change in our lives based on what we've learned today? Will we be more discerning in evaluating the claims we encounter, from the courtrooms to the newsroom and even at the dinner table? As we wrap up this exploration of reasoning and fact over fiction, consider the new perspectives gained and how they might reshape your approach to everything from mortgages to modern life dating, from career wisdom to divine masculine insights. And remember, if you've reaped the benefits of this video and feel a spark of enlightenment, feel free to show your appreciation. Any tip that reflects the value you've received is much appreciated and can be found in the description. Until next time, retain that wisdom and stay logically vigilant. Greetings to all you life optimizers watching today. Prepare to embark on a journey inspired by the legendary Drive House. This enigmatic doctor isn't just a fountain of medical knowledge. He's a beacon of critical reasoning and an embodiment of intellectual agility. Now, let me share a secret with you. Dr. House possesses an encyclopedic understanding of diseases that goes well beyond the ordinary. His knowledge isn't just vast, it's practically an arsenal that empowers him to make precise diagnoses. He dives deep into the world of medicine, voraciously learning, all to hone his craft. But his genius isn't restricted to the domain of healthcare. The man speaks Mandarin with fluency, can serenade you with melodies on the guitar and piano, and has this uncanny ability to peel back the layers of the human psyche, whether it's his patients or colleagues. Imagine equipping yourself with such profound knowledge in your field. Let's say your world revolves around computers. Your deep understanding of their intricacies means you can handle malfunctions with finesse, eclipsing those with surface-level knowledge. Enriching your knowledge base is your secret weapon to master any subject, broad or narrow. It solidifies your ability to arrive at conclusions quickly, and most importantly, with confidence. But there's another layer to this reasoning backward. Unlike most Drive House doesn't follow the usual path of deriving a conclusion from the evidence presented. He begins with the end result, the climax of the medical mystery, and traces his way back to uncover the cause. It's a nuanced art of logical mastery that speeds up his diagnostic process. To bring this into perspective, imagine having to identify a uniquely colored marble among hundreds. While the traditional method might involve a tedious, one-by-one elimination process, reasoning backwards shaves off the effort, splitting the marbles into groups and swiftly narrowing down your search. Dr. House applies this principle to medicine, and you too can become a more efficient problem solver by adopting this approach. There's literature and even video content that can walk you through the intricacies of this skill. Moreover, Drive House knows the importance of keeping an open mind. Cognitive biases and logical fallacies? He actively shuns them. By acknowledging the potential flaws in his diagnoses, he maintains the clarity needed to see the entire picture. This is where you should take notes. Don't shut down possibilities just because you believe you've uncovered the truth. The ability to consider that you might be wrong could make all the difference in reaching the correct conclusion. And, my friends, let's talk about the power of speaking your mind. Dr. House's unfiltered frankness makes him stand out. He's not just comfortable with his own thoughts. He throws them into the fray without hesitation, challenging norms and standing his ground. That's a quality you should instill within yourself. Articulate your reasoning with confidence. Mind you, without the abrasiveness that's sometimes characteristic of Dr. House, unless you're okay with the occasional bout or two. Take the time to ponder about a scenario where expressing your opinion could have made a huge difference. Remember, your voice needs to be heard, especially when stakes are high. Sure, Drive House might have stumbled once when his silence led to a tragic outcome, but this leads to another critical lesson: learning from your mistakes. This is non-negotiable. Embrace your mistakes as stepping stones towards mastery. Take notes, scrutinize where you went wrong, and make certain you don't repeat those errors. Dr. House once found himself in a hauntingly familiar situation, a patient exhibiting symptoms he'd seen before, on a case that ended sadly. But this time, he recognized the patterns and took decisive action, saving the patient and showcasing the power of learning from past failures. As we wrap up this insightful exploration, I'd like to give a nod to the minds that have contributed significantly to the knowledge shared today. I leave you with a profound thought by John Dewey: failure is instructive. The person who really thinks learns quite as much from his failures as from his successes. I hope this video has sparked a new level of intellectual curiosity within you and equipped you with tactics that can be applied in your life. If this content has enriched your thought process, tapping on the like button would be greatly appreciated. Your support fuels further content creation, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to elevate your cognitive game to the next level. To those who found value in today's insights and wish to express your gratitude, a tipping option awaits in the description. Any contribution reflecting the knowledge gained from this video is humbly welcomed. Now, as our time today comes to a close, I'd like you to ponder this. What strategies from Drive? How's intellectual toolkit will you start integrating into your routine to enhance your problem-solving prowess? Share your commitment in the comments and embark on that journey to being the best version of yourself. Thanks for watching, and here's to the pursuit of wisdom and intellectual fortitude.